Hey all, how we're all going? Hey Lloyd, Christmas, thanks for joining in. Had your dad in the telehandler from a pothole. Okay, got to watch the telehandlers, they fall forwards pretty quickly. I've been stuck a couple of times. So, this is a Satisfactory game. It's a new game I've got. I've only been playing it a couple of days. So far, 37 hours. So, yeah, been a little bit of addictive. This is what the factory is at the moment. It's a space elevator. I've sort of hit everything because it's an early access game. Yeah, so have a quick tour of what I got. I want to change in here for a little bit, but so far this is my coal production at this end. I have copper and iron right down the other end. I want to get my iron right, but so that's what I have. Concrete gets made in here. Yeah, same animation for everything. So we do some welding to make concrete. Pretty strange. So far this is what I got. At the moment I've got a split of everything. So it's stored in here, so I can just run up and grab a bit of what I need. The purple ones are empty. I painted them differently, but the rest all got something in, all from rotors to steel pipe, reinforced paint, and the motors are in this one, I think. Yeah, I got everything so far that's produced is right there. Yeah, I've got pretty much everything unlocked. The only thing I'm working on now is my oil, which comes in. I've had to belt the whole way in, but so that's storage area on the first floor, and this is where all my smelting happens, and some windows. This is a construction floor. Pretty much everything gets constructed here and then belted. So all your first process, all the steel gets, your beams, pipe, copper, wire, cable, bolts, screws. All these are just screws. Got 2 for plates, and then nothing but rods down this end. So that's on this floor. Bit of everything there, and then it all goes along and goes up. And also, like I said, I've split most of it. So split goes off and then goes down. So I have it in the storage. But yeah, so things come along. There's the steel ingots in. Everything's split on the way out. Then also goes in behind that wall and up. Pretty. Had a bit of fun setting up the conveyor belts. Big spaghetti setup, but so far this is where we're at. And you gotta go up. Still haven't quite set this up properly. I got a jump pad. That's my quickest way here. So we're gonna go upper floor. Yeah, I've been sort of playing with the game for a bit, just kept putting things down and working my way up. So this is where the conveyor belts are, so I have a lot that comes down and some that go up. So you see a bit of everything gets through here and up or down, and some other ones up. Because what happens up in this level is all the assemblers, so they can produce everything. So I have like a bit of a bus grid, so all the main ingredients are made along here and split down into the belt, and then on the way out they go back in and down the collection of everything else. So pretty much everything gets made here, and then I just need screws. So that's this floor. And then so far this is what I've set up for my oil. So I got these 3 for plastic at the moment, and those 2 just fuel and everything else. They come in merged. Go to here, so nowhere at the moment, but potential to go anywhere. So we can. What do we need for this? Computers, eh? I want to build 2 of these so I can get more in case. Fine. Heavy modular frames and supercomputers. So I gotta build 2 of these. So I gotta do a bit of crafting by myself. But that's easy downstairs. So this is more reinforced plate gets made here. Because I needed more reinforced plate, so I've got 2 here. 1 reinforced plate over there that makes just frames, and then another 2 here to make plates that go back. Yeah, lots of assemblers. But that's pretty much where I've been at with the factory. I just want to build that in there when I get to it. So I should put a container on that plastic so I can store it. So this is all the belts where it all comes down. So I've set it all to come down from up above, and then it all goes into storage. So I have everything in here. So we need supercomputers. What do we need to make a supercomputer? Or a computer? Plastic and circuit boards. We should make that. So yeah, bit of empty area in here, but sort of how it ended up trying to build the front. I wanted everything off the lower level, so I had more room to maneuver later on, but I've sort of ended up filling up the whole area. The factory got bigger than what I planned. So what we should do is, so there's plastic there. We're going to put that's ground, that's that one. Ah, it's no good. Go away. Well, that bottom one, what's producing on this one? Nothing. Set this one for rubber. There you go. So the bottom one here could actually finally put that as steel, split it. So, might put that in as a storage container, just for now. Bit of fill. Only needs to be slower belt. On some walls. Yeah, now I'm upstairs. It's pretty much how I've been working everything. Trying to build a bit of a straight line down the edge here. Now the refinery's all set going. Now I have plastic and rubber whenever it shows up. Could store it down there. Thinking of using this area. I'm thinking of opening all this up as well. Oh, I got my concrete through there. Gotta be careful. They say computer chips need copper and plastic, didn't they? So if I put a splitter in there, try and get it lined up. Next one. Ah, yeah. That goes there. I don't have wire on this side, but if we make that into circuit boards, we need plastic and wire. 6 plastic, so 30 a minute. Okay, we should have that. Oh, they're the motors. And they're SATOs. For some reason I got SATOs getting stored downstairs. I thought they were going to be more used than what they are, but I'm thinking I might get rid of them. So if I stop them going downstairs, I can put plastic into the SATO collection. I'll build it all up, but for now I'm thinking we'll go on the ground here. Throw some more zigzag conveyor belts. Because I want to get it over into here. I gotta get it to here. This one. I need 2 of them really. Put what I can do is actually swap this around. So it's a lot of just problem solving with this game so far. That was plastic. That put plastic in storage. So I need plastic and chips. out of here, let's throw. So they're beams, SATAs, motors. Well, I don't actually get too many. Let's throw a merger up there. Can it come down here? No, too steep. Merger. Throw it in with the splitter. That's annoying. Ah, because I need a going 1, 2. So I need to actually be over there. Wonder if I do this. Dun, dun. No, not gonna work. Actually want to split it, didn't we? So I have to drop the splitter there. High speed belt there because I'm pretty sure it needs a lot of copper. Oops, knocked the wrong button there. Hey Waffle Slime, welcome for joining. Yep, this is the strange Satisfactory game I've been playing. It's pretty a wicked game. It's when you don't have collision boxes in the way. I guess I gotta go the other way with it. But you can set up pretty much everything you got. So so far this is my assembly area of my factory. We have lots of belts running everywhere. It's a good mess. Yeah, I got most things unlocked. There we go, that's what we wanted. Nope, that's not. Okay. I'm making circuit boards, which is what I wanted. Give it power. That one's full, so that'd be oh, there we go. There's another power point. When I get out of the there you go. Circuit boards are getting made. This is all hooked up. One step, I gotta make 50 computers and heaps of encased frames. Factory needs to be bigger. I'm thinking of making a floating floor. We'll take it around to that other corner. Or here. We just have to watch where the concrete comes from. So that's no good. I'll lay down some foundation. What do you reckon? I'm thinking we might come over the top of this. Be out this side. And the whole way out. Need to make an area for the back. Wish it was free, yeah. It's early access at the moment, so there's lots of changes for this game. Maybe. Lots of changes are possible. A building out in the middle of nowhere, floating area. Oh, two more. Concrete for days. I gotta do something about this. It's not quite how we want it. I could get it into this one. Okay, why don't we do it that way? It's only going into there, so if we put a single wall there, belt. Right, wrong belt. That's why it can't go there. That's no good. It needs to be on the next side. Let's go straight and bring it around the bend here. The wall there. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm waiting for them to use their servers for the multiplayer, so then we're not at the moment that we've got to use up our internet connections. And this is put them the wrong way around. And my internet connection is not the best, so it'll be pretty laggy. It syncs the synchronization up. Come on. Oh, I got the belt going the wrong way. Better do that now. Ah, concrete's back. And back to be working. Yeah, good old Aussie NBN. Yeah, if anything but it's lag, guaranteed. Hoping to change it soon. I want to try and get some an internet connection with less lag in its side. Don't sink out as much. Oh, that's a big area even with a tree growing through. So I'm making circuit boards in here, so now I can split them off. Actually starting to use some wire. So we want to use... I got my to-do list, 2 manufacturers on. I'm going to make 2 of them, so we're going to make... I got the heavy modular frames already done, that's good. One to make heavy modular frames, which I'm hoping to actually put over here, being it needs the encased beams and everything, which is here. So there's my heavy encased beam, there's my modular frames there. So we can bring all that back. And then the computers, so we've got plastic and all that sorted, so I just got to make some computers. Oh, I was going to store it. Better make storage now while I can. Oh, we were. This one here. No. Why am I using that one? That belt's going the wrong way as well. Beautiful. Where it goes. Classic. Stealing. Oh yeah. I've never been successfully able to get down on the elevators without falling off or almost dying. So I just try and use all my ladder system and everything. But we're getting everything else made. And some satyrs. So we can stop them from here. So they're not even getting consumed. I thought they'd be getting consumed more quicker than they are. Some more rotors. Lots of rotors. And that's motors. Oh, easiest way to stop that is bye. Oh, that will stop me just collecting lots of them. I think I've got enough already. Yeah, down to the first floor. Whee! Who the top Satisfactory player is? No, I don't know. I don't even know what. Yeah. How would you even compare them? Everyone's just in their own individual way. This game, it's just insane. Yeah, more sodas. No, I don't need any more. So we make some computers yet? Nope. I need some circuit boards. Or one more circuit board. Need more plastic. I can see us needing a lot of plastic. I went the wrong way. Should have gone up the jump pad. That's the one we want. And then my step I was making. Easiest way. Thanks, plastic. No, that one's not it. Why is that one not even making plastic? Doesn't even have oil. There's a belt there. Split it on the belt. Because I got it not quite lined up. Back a little bit. Too far. Fidgy. I want it on the belt is the main bit. Get it on the belt. Just, let's try and get to where I need to stand. Best spot for standing is right here. And then I fell through the ground. Oh, let's see how good we are. There we go. And that's what happens. Gotta get this. All this effort setting it up and I got it wrong. So, yeah. Just about done it. Still won't work. I should try and run all these outside. I need more room in here. These were a lot bigger than I thought. I need a gap like that. So, one behind here, we go with those two. Yep. It'll stand out on the wrong side of the wall. I wonder if we can get it now. So I found the trick is to put it on the belt. If you can't get the right arrow, at least line arrows up straight like they are now. Normally have as straight as possibility. Done. Finally. There you go. All together now. Now it's making plastic. Good. There you go. Back down to the tool bench. It's only a few times I've landed right here in the middle. Ah, making computers yet? Yeah, I can make a computer. I need 6. They didn't say it was easy. Oh, we got 2 computers. Whee! How many per... 6, I need 3. What were we short on? Circuit boards. What do I need for circuit boards? I thought I got enough place. Ah! Why? I can do that. Copper wires, easy. It's just right here. 1,000 will do. I'm gonna get it built so I can... Now we're out of plastic. Just short a little bit. Get this assembler built so at least you can start making some computers. That I don't have to stress about it too much. Because they're producing so quickly. Oh, gone. Fast belt makes it easy. And then we should go and look at the oil production because that was pretty special. Where I managed to find that. This is probably not set up right either. So it's got no oil coming in. Don't know why it doesn't have any oil coming in, but we'll jinx it out there. No, wrong. Here we go. That's where we want. Now we should get it. Put that fast. No need, but overcompensation is good fun. We're thinking we might just throw the rubber from in here into storage. So if I throw a storage container down, something else we're going to jump over for now. Tool bench, because we've got everything else. So we make a... Oh, we got heaps of circuit boards. We're making them now, aren't we? Maybe. 5 per minute. So we're not really making them that fast. Another computer, there we go. Manufacture. It's good right there. Computer. Need cable and screws. Okay. So plastic's just here. Nope. Don't like it. Get off the belt. Cable's the same thing, all the way up there, so we need to... Might go this way, so we're going to go to 4, 2, 3. As long as that comes down there, yep. Add the spaghetti. It's already a mess, so might as well keep making it a mess. Splitter again. There we go. So that's plastic cable, circuit board, screws now. Okay. As long as the cable's coming down this one. Yep. Screws is that really fast belt. It's already a splitter there, splitting screws off twice, but... Because what are those screws in here getting used for? Oh, reinforced plate. Just keeping up. So I don't really want to be taking it off there, but I can. Do what we did here again. Just beam it over the top. Oh, this one's got to be fast, so I already know that. I wonder if I can put it next to it. Nope. All that room opening it up, and all I've done is crowd it. Binding up with everyone. So we can probably change it. So if I put a... Ah, come on. It's going to say it's too steep now, isn't it? There's a reason why it's so far back. And now it still says it's too steep. I remember how I did it. If we put it up there more, I should be able to get the next one off it. If we had it slow belt into there. So they all get 60 a minute now. If the belt keeps it. Around under here. Which way are we going? We're coming from here. No, other way around. Ah, done. Last but not least, power. Which you put coal in so I can produce some computers. Easy. If you like spaghetti. Have I maxed everything? Not quite. I can still get a lot more iron ore and everything. I've maxed all so far my unlocks, so I can't go up on the space elevator to get more tech. Only thing I can do is there's a few things I can do at the hub for tech work. So it's not too bad. Give me that. Yeah, high speed belt because that's what we need. Computer, still no screws. So I'm not maxed out enough. I want to get higher tech so I can have faster belt for these screws. Because so far they're pretty slow. I don't need to produce a lot more of them. So I got enough copper wire. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 making copper wire. 2 making cable and screws. Well, I need to put more ingots in it, I'm pretty sure. Because they're not full enough. They got 2 there. 4. 6 making rods for these 4 screw manufacturers. Oh, the biomass. Well, I did have machine, one of these making biomass. So all I did was set one up to make it. So all I do is chop a heap of leaves, or wooden one, and then mix it into biomass, and then made it into biofuel. That was the first thing. But now that's what we should do, is change what I want to make now, because I don't need to make any more. I want to make another oil pump. I've got everything for that. Let's take the zapper. Yeah, so I made it kind of complicated because I'm trying to bring everything down in storage here. But I need to make some more ingots there. So I want to redo all the smelting process here. And my stair setup is a bit wrong. But I've got these 2 on Mark II mines, so I've got enough ore coming in. Oil's going. Coal's getting used reasonable. I can still got a lot more coal to use. But so this is my generator collection. So I'm using coal power. Well, I've got 10 coal power generators. And they're not even consuming the coal. So that's the look of it. So the max, heaps of coal here. Coal for days. But that's coal generation right there. So I don't need to make biomass anymore because I got a heap of coal. Gives me 1 megawatt. From yeah, so I got the auto miners set up on the iron ore and everything, and then they just belt in. So I'm belting in my coal. The coal's getting here, so the coal is mined elsewhere, and then I have a little truck another little tractor truck thing like this that brings it over, and so that's why there's a coal belt there and a couple of big storage containers. See, there's a little tractor now. That's what all the little blue arrows are for. So he runs coal. And he gets loaded and unloaded there. And then the oil. Oil is somewhere special. I had to... This is my most recent thing I've produced, is oil. Going and finding that. So I ended up belting it, the oil. I got 2 belts running because it was too hard for the truck to drive, but the oil field was all the way down there, so I've had to watch out for all the gas and everything. Lots of concrete, walls, power. So down here I got 3 oil pumps. I'm going to throw another one in now. I put walls around the outside so I can drive in and not hit the end. So we just got to build an oil pump. Ooh, I got stuff here. Which one I want it over here. Oh, yep, that's my belt. Easy. I need to get it in that one, that's right, so... There you go. Now I got another oil pump. With no power. So that should go to that belt. Yep. So another oil pump going flat out. There you go. So these oil pumps are actually pretty good. So I'm getting out at 120 a minute. So I get 120 a minute. So that's 240 those two. There's another one and one down there. So there's another 240, which is now maxing them. Mark 3 belts out. Oh, not far off, 270. So I've got 240 going in here and 2 lines of 240 up there. So lots of hopper, lots of oil. So I'm just making the oil down here and pumping it all the way up. So far all I've got left to do is find, besides build the next things from the base, I just got to find all the different ores and all that unlocks all these other things. At a later stage I can unlock a gas mask, which will help me drive through all the gas. I'll walk through the gas area. That's why I had to zigzag this instead of having the ramp the whole way up, and then make this last little bit steep because it's a bit short. Because there's hazmat issue right there. So I had to go around. The deposits are a bit like the ore and stuff. You only have a ore miner or an oil area, and you've got to place the miner on that spot. They don't allow to place it anywhere else. Awful slime. It's pretty slow. At least it burnt some coal for a change. And this is why in the vehicle here I carry some more. But so what you do is you can get the scanner and you can scan for what you want. You scan it and then it tells you where it is. See, and there's only 4 oil deposits there that you can go off, but you can look around. There you go, 1.1 k's that way. You can have another one at 1.7. so if I do the same for ore, you'll find there's, I'm only using 2 ore mines at the base. Yeah, so there's heaps of iron ore around. But so far this is about where I've adventured to. I've died a lot of times, but yep, this is where I've ended up. So I'm only using 2 iron ore mines here. I do have another iron ore mine there and another copper mine. I'm only using 1 copper mine, but these are pure. So I'm getting at 240 a minute. So you see the mine shuts down now, so it's keeping up really easy with all the machines. Surprised it's still on, but anyway. I think the trick is here is to there you go, quiet. They're just there for looks now. So I've still got a bit more to go with my milestones. Jetpack, gas mask. I want to get this Mark IV belt so I can belt some more iron of those screws around. And I got circuit boards. Oh, alternate circuit boards. So I need some rubber. Well, we can do that one. I got the cable with me, I just gotta go and get the rubber. It's up there. How much rubber do we need? I forgot that already. It's only getting stored upstairs, so we'll go and collect it all. There you go, a couple of hundred. So this is my assembly floor, and then I have, obviously, this is where all the oil gets refined into the petrol rubber and everything. That's the smelter floor, and here's all the assemblers or constructors, sorry. No, they don't auto upgrade. You can still use, say, a 60 belt or a 270 belt. You have to come along and get the new belts as long as you can afford them and then upgrade them. So I've set the ingots pretty fast. So, but you unlocked the ability to have the faster belts, which helps you get more equipment around the factory. So that's, and then, yeah, so this is all the smelters and stuff. We'll run through here. I want to reorganize it all. So what I did here is this has the copper come through 1, then split into 2 perfectly, right there. So it comes in 1 this way actually, and split into 2, then split to 2 again, and it merged up nice and even. So it's an even flow on both belts. Both belts are weighed perfectly, and so they both, all 4 machines get loaded perfectly and all that. And then I worked out that once it gets full, it doesn't really move, because I'm able to, because the mines I got around the base so far, it's all pretty yeah, don't use it as quickly as I want. So then I ended up just putting this 2 belts down and splitting it all off, not worrying about which is which, and they get a heap. As long as I don't put too many machines off the belt coming in and start, or like, so the miner can always still mine enough, and it's all good. So that, you know, I've got all these iron ingots, see that's all split evenly, but I'm just gonna, I need to clear it all off and then just place it all in one spot. And then this is where I split off, so I had some spare copper ore when I can get there. No, stuck. Because so I got 2 belts of iron, or 2 miners, so 1 miner goes in all the way down to the copper coal to make steel, and the other ones go up. You don't have to replace them as long as, but if you want more speed out of your belts, so see all these ones, these are original 60 because I don't need high speed belts to get through here because it's not consuming it. So if you go up to your machine and you can tell it only needs 45 a minute, so if you've got a 60 belt that produces 60 a minute worth of product, you don't need a faster belt. And these two are exactly the same, both 60, but I don't use that much concrete because concrete just goes into the storage right there or upstairs, so it doesn't get consumed that fast. So yeah, I've got some spare ore here. There's some spare lime and some coal, and there was something in this one. No, it's empty. I think I had copper ingots in there and I've just belted them all the way out because I was going to get rid of it. So that's pretty much where we're at. This was all bush as well, so I had to chainsaw all of this down. There was and cut a lot of trees. A lot of effort. Let's, what do we get? Last tier 5. Select milestone. Get some rubber, shift, and over it goes. How did I plan the factory? Well, I wanted it, originally I started about here, and I wanted to make sure I had nearly all the products on the base, on the ground floor, and then just the assemblers and constructors up. And then I worked on, I need to put the smelters in an area. I just had a little area to start with. On the side though, probably having the smelters out here with the, I was trying to keep all this area open so I can drive the truck in and out. So, I don't know, I need more smelting. Yeah, you can scrap it all. You can take things down, but it'd take a long time. So, you know, take things down, you can build things back up. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, we got the paint gun and the scanner. Everything. So far things are unlocked, but I haven't unlocked the gun. I wanted the gun, so I need more stuff and get more hard drives, more info. So we need to go travelling around. But I'm thinking of making the bigger truck. So what we can do is get this new frames, computer, and beacons. Oh yeah, 10 beacons. We should probably bake all 20 of them. Beacons are good to work out where you've been or where you got to go because they come up. So you set it up properly. So I've set it up and I've got one on the coal mine, one on the oil. And you can mark out where things are. So this beacon's made. We just need frames and computers. So I did send the computers down here, didn't we? There we go. Oh, no, they're the chips. With them. So a heap of chips and a heap of plastic. That's good. Oh yeah. the modular frames are there. So if we take sort, throw the frames in there. Now I've got room for more plastic. And I might bit of plastic in, make these computers up. And I think, no, because I got circuit boards. The creatures do bother you. What you've got to, like, once you clear an area, they don't. So they have bothered. When I went up and did the coal generation, I got a heap showed up. That was actually pretty interesting. I died up there. So the creatures are alright as long as once you get rid of them, that's alright. They're not an issue. Oh, you can make those ones now. Oh, pipes. Ah, that's right. I know where they are. I think. Nope, they're screws. It's one of these ones. Here we go. Lots of steel pipes. Not much. We set the assembler upstairs. That's all set up. And we unlocked an alternative recipe to make circuit boards. So now I only need rubber and copper. That's pretty much how many slugs I've got. I've got one so far to do the research. So now I can make a power shard. I need another one. I do have one on the arch right above the factory. So this arch here, there's a green slug right on top of it. I just there, see, you can just start seeing the glow right there. I want to build to it, to get to it. I was tempted to walk. I fell off halfway in, and I think, yeah, a few meters in, I fell off the ridge. So yeah, that was a bit fun. I'm thinking I might build it. I might just place a ramp from the top floor and try and get to it. So what we're going to do now is I want to build a bigger truck. So heavy modular frames. We need one more of them. There we go. And I need 5 computers to do it. Another YouTube. Found 50 in 20 minutes. There's a lot of people joining into this game. Cable. It's pretty good game. Yeah, I've lost so many hours in it so far. Take. Lots of hours just playing the game. All. It's so far I've 38. So I should crack 40 tonight probably. Might crack 40 and then just I might be the end of it. Oh, computers, cool. The worst bit is this is so slow. We'll build the new truck. No, build it inside because it's pretty big. Oh, I used all the rubber up. Oh. The rubber's upstairs, isn't it? Yep. Oh, on the jump pad. Rubber's all the way down this end. Ooh, another motor. So we've got the assembler here, or the manufacturer, making computers. Because I need 50 of them to unlock the next power infrastructure. So I can add the faster belt so I can get some screws. Because I need more screws because I can't get enough here. So the belts to get up. This area I need more belts. Oh, well, not more, I need a faster one. I did start originally with the screws on 3 belts. But it just got pretty confusing, so... And I needed more gear here, and I'm sort of at the limit of how much I can expand the area on this. So I can't really get more up here. Sort of run out of room for my belts. So I've got, yeah, so that's sort of all the products. You can see a heap go up, and then I split it and threw some back down into storage, which we stole earlier. So I've got a bit of a storage area downstairs, so it's easy to grab things, so it's quicker to grab it when I go and create new stuff and unlock all the simple elements and everything. But these screws, they go really fast. But I want to go faster on them so I can get made more. Because I'm sort of at the grey, I need more ingots so I can have more, because the rod manufacturers are, one of them's pretty low, so this one's a low belt. Where these ones, it's got heaps. And that's running 4 machines, where this one running 4 machines. It's alright, and you'd think it'd be right because they only chew 15 a minute, but they're short on them. So you go 30 there and 60 on the other side, and I'm making a heap downstairs. Or down there. So I need to make more. And these screws are just no tomorrow. Heap of. So what I've got is yeah, a heap of rods coming up, merged in 3 lots into the one belt, then split off because I got a fast belt pretty much here, so that's all rods. I couldn't quite get it any different, and then split off, and then it all just split down to, there's one in here into this machine, one in there, then the screws get beamed up back upstairs. And then everything else comes downstairs. It really, I just started from that wall on where, because I wanted to put everything downstairs here. So I went down to the list, did a bit of a counting of how much stuff I needed, and then worked out where we're going. Let's build this truck. Done. We don't have any fuel in it, do we? So we need some coal, which I don't have. That's a new effort. Luckily, this little one here has a group of coal in it. I'll drive it out of the way. Time to go exploring. Should fit under everything, just. That's why I wanted to make that belt very high, so I knew this would fit under it. And we go and see, so all my oil and everything's belted in, and the coal, but the coal's trucked in. So we'll go and see where the coal is. See how that's going. I haven't been that way yet. There was a lot of creatures in this area. Took me ages to clear out. And so this is the coal. It's sort of its own little area. So I've got the coal generator running. Make some room. So I've got one coal pump. That's a slow one. That only produces 60 coal a minute, where that one's 240 or something. This one's pretty intense. 120, so it can go faster. And then it splits off into the storage container, so which is heaps, but it's more just to keep the generator running. Then the generator running, so the truck could always get loaded. I'll pick up a load of coal. Now I can drive around now because I got heaps. And fill it up it all at once. In here it can be toxic. This one, so you just drive through pretty fast. Don't get out. Yeah, from these little creatures here, these. Oops. Whee! So anyway, that's what happens when you drive into them. Just going for a bit of a tour. I've never been this way, so go for a bit of a... Oh, berries! Oh, no. Gone. I want to find the gold ore. Or some of the other ores. I have had spiders come out of some strange places, so... Need my basher. Yellow power slug. Ooh. Okay. Got it. That was worth coming in here. Not sure where this is taking. I've never been this way. Not enough space. Okay. Solve that. Throw things in the back. Take all. No, store it all. I want that one back. And some concrete and steel. Don't know what this does, but I haven't quite picked up everything yet. Yeah, 40's enough. We can mark it as well. That's what the beacons are for. What is it? Rare quartz. That's right, isn't it? Yep. Oh. Now I can find that next time. Oh. Toxic area. Go away. No. Well, that solves that. Obviously we died. Whoops. That's a bit of a bombshell. Collect stuff and I don't get it. Ooh, yellow power slug. Anyway, now I lost everything. But this is why I try and save some stuff back here. At least we know where it is. It's marked over there. Well, that was a bit unexpected, wasn't it? And my health is still not high enough. What do we need? Make another zapper. Rod, ring plate, cable and copper. There's some plate. Oh, hey Swain. How you going? I'm playing on some factories. I just died, sort of. Oh, the bash is more fun. Make another one of these. Should make two. Store one there for later. The need frames. Now we can go and bash things. Store all. So on there because I go and pick up. Yeah, sounds pretty cool. I guess they would just disassemble this truck. I won't need it after this. When I get back to where I died. So. As long as we remember where to go. Another power slug, which among all these toxic things that kill me. So you drive around, the more you explore, the more things want to die. It's pretty... What's that, limestone? All sorts of things to look at. Oh, another one of them. It's all the... So this is the where we went. We were in the big truck and we went, oh, let's go through a cave. Unless I got a power slug. So overclock things now. The game's pretty fun. As long as you don't find any spiders. Oh no, these guys. Where's my truck? Be quick, because they're toxic, those things, so you gotta be quick. Come on. Oh, we did it again! Probably should have more health. This time we're doing it with some health. So annoying, it takes so long to collect all these to bring the health up. That's it. Ah. Now I gotta build another tractor. That is just great, like... good fun. We'll build another one. Bacons as well there, or don't want much. Oh, get some rotors, frames. We had frames in the other bit. We're gonna work it. We're gonna make 5 bacons. What do we use to make a bacon? Plate. Oh yeah. Rod, copper cable. Something. We wanted normal pipe. Yeah, there we go. Store all because we don't need them now. I just tapped my little zapper. This is why I made a spare one last time. We need something to run this off. Oh, that's right. There's coal sitting in a container right behind me. I keep forgetting I stored some. Heaps of coal. Spare for later. All that driving to get my tractor and my gear back. Alright, I have a crate down the bottom of the cliff, so on this side I was trying to be fun, and so I've got where all my oil comes from. Big fast belt, well, 270 belt. I thought it'd be fun to come back on the belt, and I got almost to the top here and hit the corner, and sort of I kept going and fell off, and so I have a collection of gear down the bottom where I can't get to. So not the bottom down there where the oil field is. There's a crate down in here somewhere where I fell off, like got to this corner and died there somewhere. So that's a long way down. That stayed there. But that's where the oil comes from. I got 4 oil pumps, 4 storage containers, and belted up. That was a lot of effort to get to that. Too bad it... Oh, turn the light on. I read out that if you turn your headlamp on before you get in the tractor, you got a little bit of a headlight. Oops, get away from there. That's what killed me last time. At least the days and nights are very short. Or like the nights are very short. So you're not too long. Ooh, toot toot. Traffic. So yeah, these things kill you, so you need a gas mask for it, just so you... they're not... They slowly gas up. Which is... It's all the way back to where we came from. Get the berries on the way back. I want to get my tractor. Truck. Joys of adventuring. You go places, you die, and you go back to get it, die again. This creature. They've killed me before. Come on. I wonder if driving over him eventually they die. This is how I last got the spider. I parked on him. Oops, give me my basher. Quickly. Come on, come on. Back, 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 back. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Whew. Another box, good. Drive. Oh, that's good. Time to go back. There's another 2. I hate moving things. Let's go to a safe area. That health is very low. Ooh, another mineral there. Oh, not those zappy things. Get ya. I want to get the rebarb gun, so I can shoot back at them. Oh, there's a little doggo. These birds, they don't do much, but they do die when you zap them. This is just exploring a venture. Ooh, berries. I don't want to get out because he's got to charge after me. Him and his mate. If I stay in the truck, you just drive over them, they don't hurt you. Bit of a cave, you keep going down. I've been at this for an hour and a half. This is a lot longer than I expected. Off-road truck. Nothing nowhere. Here's safe. Bring the health back up. And get more fun with the basher, but I want the gun. Zoom zoom. Lightsaber. Oh, at least my health is up, so that's an achievement for the day. It's just so bizarre. So that's where the coal comes from. There's power slug. I need the gas mask for that. That's pretty much. And the sunrise. And then, huh, there you go, just clips. Back to the base. Big factory. And there's only one way to go up. Jump pad! Ah, missing iron rod. I've got screws. There you go. Easiest way to do it, I found, is you put another one on top. And you can stand on it and have a look around. So there's a power slug right there. Be very good if I can catch it. It's how high I've built my factory. That's pretty much it. And the space elevator. So I wonder if we can... Oh, this one. Oh, I wonder, do we... No, we don't have enough of that, so we only have concrete. So I can't build, because I use pipe and bar. See, go in this one. So 9. Put my wall back as 8. There you go. Now I can overclock everything. Yay! Highest point. So that's where the coal generation done. 1 megawatt, 10 generators. So power for days. But I got that much coal, I thought I better build it. All the oil, so we can go to oil generation or fuel generator now, but there's the copper. And all down in there is all these belts. So I've built this little wall area so I can belt everything right down to the floor, so then I can build everything from the ground level. Yep. Oh. And there we go. Now we're going to overclock something. Oh, we should see what that quartz does. Radio quantum technology. Can't research it. Yellow power slug? Nope. I don't have one of them. I did collect one, but where'd it go? Oh. It's green power slug. Yeah. This box came with one of the things, heatsink. It's a white box. Oh, because we just used the yellow one to crap too. So now we're going to overclock two things. Put those back there. Stick one in my hand. And bacons. And biofuel. For some reason I got biofuel. Ah. I think I'm going to call it there. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for joining in and having a look. Hopefully you guys all liked it, and catch you all next time. So how many hours do we have now on the save game? Oh, not far off 40 hours. Oh, we'll do it next time. See you guys. Bye.